sexy, sporty, sultry, and speed. Those are the words that come to mind when I think of this incredible work of art that I am standing next to. This is the 2025 Lexus LC 500 Coupe, and I'm Motor City Maggie, coming to you from Los Angeles, California. I'm going to give you a walk-around tour of this absolutely stunning sports car. But before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to Motor City Maggie, and now let's take a look at the 2025 Lexus LC 500. The Lexus LC 500 is manufactured in Japan and has taken a lot of its design cues from the famous Lexus LFA, and it has been on the market since 2018. For 2025, there are 3 different ways that you can get your Lexus LC 500. There's a gas model, a hybrid, and a convertible. This one behind me is the gas model with the hardtop. The gas model starts at about $101,000. The hybrid starts at $104,000, and the convertible starts at $108,000. Now, this one right here has the Bespoke package, plus some additional features like this custom beautiful color called Copper Crest, and that is why the MSRP for the one behind me is $112,000. I'm so excited to show you what is underneath the hood. Check it out. This is a naturally aspirated 5-liter V8 engine. It is so powerful with 471 horsepower, 398 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 in just 4.4 seconds, with a top speed of 168 miles per hour. She is so fast, so lightweight, so fun to drive. Of course, rear-wheel drive and a 10-speed automatic transmission that shifts gears in 0.12 seconds, which is half of the amount of time that it takes for you to blink. In terms of gas mileage, you're looking at 16 miles per gallon in the city and 24 on the highway, with an average of 18 miles per gallon combined. That is on the gas model. The convertible has similar numbers, but if you were to get the hybrid, which is a 3.5-liter V6 paired with an electric motor, then you are going to get 26 miles per gallon in the city, 33 on the highway, and 29 miles per gallon combined. So 29 miles per gallon combined versus 18 miles per gallon combined is a huge difference, especially when you're dealing with a vehicle that takes premium gas. But if you get the hybrid, you're not going to have the same drive experience and performance that you will get with the gas model. The LC 500 has a lightweight suspension. It's a adaptive variable suspension that is so responsive, and you have such sharp steering. Let's take a look at this gorgeous exterior design. I mean, have you seen a more beautiful luxury sports coupe in this price point with a naturally aspirated V8 engine? I don't think another one exists. It is truly a stunning vehicle, so sexy and beautiful. So take a look at this hood. It is such a long hood. It is so nice, so elegant, and it comes down to that show-stopping Lexus spindle grille with the hourglass design. It is so beautiful with the Lexus badge right there in the center, and we've got this really shiny silver bar at the bottom. The headlights are a triple beam LED headlight. They are so cool, a really advanced design when it first came out, and the very sharp eyeliner looking so good with that daytime running light. It really gives so much attitude to the front fascia. I love the daytime running light design. Take a look at these stunning 21-inch wheels. They are 10-spoke alloy wheels, and they have the aluminum performance brake calipers. So cool, and they do say Lexus on there, wrapped in a Michelin tire. The side mirrors are heated and power folding with memory. They've got some shiny piano black on top, and then they're color keyed on the bottom. And they have the blind spot monitor indicator. This vehicle also has rear cross traffic alert. Take a look at the carbon fiber roof. This is so cool. Carbon fiber is used for making the vehicle more lightweight, but also more rigid, and it looks so cool. But this carbon fiber roof is an extra $2,400. So if you opt for a different option other than that, you can get a glass panoramic roof, or of course you can get the convertible. Here's a look at your Lexus LC 500 key. It looks like the other Lexus key models. And if you approach the vehicle will know that you're the owner if you have the key on your person. But if you press the unlock button, the door handle will pop out and you'll see a nice little Lexus badge here. And then you reach underneath here to pull open the door. And we've got a little air vent here on the bottom of the door. Let's check out the rear design of the Lexus LC 500. It is so hot, so sexy. I mean, take a look at this. Take a look first at the tail lights. They are so hot, so good looking, and they look amazing when they're turned on at night. We've got the Lexus badge here and the LC 500 badge. Now, a lot of the Lexus vehicles are now taking away the Lexus badge from the back of their vehicles and just spelling out the word Lexus. I think I actually would prefer that look on the LC 500, so maybe we'll see that in the future if they decide to remodel this vehicle. Otherwise, we've got a really nice shiny design around that sport exhaust, and wait until you hear what it sounds like. It sounds amazing, and I'm gonna play it for you in just a second. But first, I wanna tell you about the active wing. So this is the speed activated rear wing. It's $1,000 extra and it reduces lift and optimizes downforce balance for enhanced handling and control. And it extends at 50 miles per hour and then it will retract at 25 miles per hour. Nice. And that is what the wing looks like when it's coming up and down. Let's get a taste of this sound. Let's take a look at the inside. I'm so excited to show you. And this one has the black interior with the Alcantara and the satin trim. And let's first take a look at the doors. The doors are so beautiful, and it even has the Alcantara on the side of the door panel with that beautiful satin trim here and here. And of course, the door handle has that satin as well. And we have 3 memory seat settings and some storage in the door. Wow, it looks so good. Another added feature on this model is the carbon fiber on the door frame. This is so cool, and it even says Lexus right there in the door sill, and it just looks so great. It just adds that extra elevated experience when you are getting in and out. And on the side of the steering wheel, you'll see that we have the head-up display button. That does not come standard, but it is equipped on this model. Down below, we have a Lexus LC floor mat and some really cool aluminum pedals. And on our seat, we do have several seat controls as well as lumbar support. Let me take you through the beautiful interior of the 2025 Lexus LC 500. And these seats are really comfortable, but they are so low slung. You feel like you are basically sitting on the street because the vehicle is so low and you're sitting so low, but it's so much fun to drive and you get used to it really quickly. So we have this beautiful leather wrap steering wheel. It feels really good on your fingers with this perforated part right here. There's paddle shifters, and there's some nice stitching on either side of the beautiful L logo. Now behind that, we have this Alcantara that is on top of the dash right here above your display cluster, and then we have our head-up display, which will display your turn-by-turn directions and some other great information. Now take a look at your 12.3-inch touchscreen display. This is so great. This is the Lexus interface, and we have a great display here, navigation. It'll have wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. You can connect your devices, listen to Sirius XM. There's Wi-Fi, a lot of great vehicle information. And I do wish there was some more performance information that you could easily see on the touchscreen, but you might be able to get that on your Lexus app. Below the touchscreen, you have a nice air vent, and you have these nice physical buttons for your HVAC system. And we're definitely getting that air flowing today because it is hot outside, and you have dual zone climate control for you and your passenger. And below that, we have our Mark Levinson speakers indicator. That's such a great sound system. And below the Mark Levinson speaker sign, we have another little sign that says Lexus LC Bespoke build. Now, the Bespoke build package is an extra $3,600, but you can really customize your LEXUS LC. So only the fancy ones get this badge here. Now, next to that, we have a little hidden cup holder, which is interesting right there. And below the cup holder, we've got the little coffee cup button, which is actually for your panoramic view monitor. So take a look. I just activated that and turned it on. And now I have a 360-degree rotating view of my surroundings. I love all of the camera views that you get with Lexus and Toyota vehicles with these 360-degree cameras. It makes parking so much easier, and the cameras turn on when you get too close to something. So they work with the parking assist sonar, and when the sonar detects that you're close to something, the cameras go on. So it really, really helps for safety and ease of use. Below that, we have a volume knob here and tuning and a seek and track button. And this button right here turns on your screen, and then you're able to see your heated and cooled seat options. So right now we have our cooled seats on, but you can also turn on your heated seats, and there are 3 levels of both. Take a look at the shift knob. It is such an elegant design. It is very nice, and it has a similar operation as to a lot of the Toyota and Lexus hybrid models, where you shift over and down for drive and over and up for reverse. When you go into reverse, your cameras turn on, and then just P for park. Below that is your brake hold button, and then this is the button that you use to lift and lower your speed activated rear spoiler wing. And then right over here, we've got a little cubby, and it's kind of an awkward shape for me. You can kind of put your key in there, you can put your phone in there, but my phone is a little too big, so it only fit in there kind of going at an angle. So one thing that this vehicle is missing is a wireless charging pad and kind of a bigger storage space for your phone and some other things that you need to quickly access. It does have this kind of arm and wrist rest in case you are playing with your volume. It's a nice soft spot, but it would be nice if this was a wireless charging pad instead. So with the center console, if you press that button, then you can slide that forward and cover up that little cubby and then have a big long area for your arm, or you can push it back and reveal that little cubby, and then you can pull this open, and then you can see the felt lined center console, and it has 2 USB ports in there and a 12 volt. And here is your driver POV of the beautiful interior. We've got this gorgeous leather wrap steering wheel, again with the paddle shifters, and you have your media controls on the left and your driver assistance system buttons on the right. You have your Lexus Safety Sense 2.0 package on this model, which comes at no extra cost, and that includes the pre-collision system, the lane departure warning, the dynamic radar cruise control, lane keep assist, road sign assist, and more. And this way you can get a good look at what is behind the steering wheel, because check it out, this is such an interesting gauge cluster. And we have this little secret button on the steering wheel. If you press that, you can actually move over the speedometer and reveal a little more information about your vehicle. Ooh, and check this out, you can see my area code 313. We have 313 miles. Shout out to Detroit, right there on the range. I like that little touch. I think that did come from the Lexus LFA. This is interesting. To the left of the steering wheel, we do have some drive modes here. You can go into snow mode with this button here. And on the right side, you have more drive modes with Sport, Sport S, Normal Custom, Comfort, and Eco. And then that will also be indicated in your driver display as you go through the different drive modes. And I just noticed below the stop start engine button is your electronic parking brake button. So that's how you would activate that. It's very hidden. One little gripe I have is that this mirror is so small. This is the smallest, tiniest little mirror in the Lexus LC 500. And I mean, it's a pretty big visor. I feel like they could definitely fit a bigger mirror here. And the dash is so nice. It is all soft touch material, again with the white or silver stitching. Below that, the Alcantara. It looks so good. This little overhang definitely is catching a lot of dust. And then more of that satin trim here. And we've got the little button to open up the glove box, which is felt lined. This is cool for your passenger. They actually have two different handles. They have this one here that's to the right of the shift knob, and then they have another one in their door. So two different handles that they can hold on to while you are driving fast. Okay, take a look at these stunning sport seats. They have these really big bolsters on the side. They are these gorgeous black leather with the silver stitching, and they have the Alcantara inserts in the center. They're heated and cooled, and you definitely feel like you're in a sports car when you are sitting in these seats. Okay, now I'm going to get inside of the second row and check it out. When you move the seat forward and tilt it forward, it actually glides up on its own. So then your second row passenger can get in. And guess what? You can actually use this as a 4-passenger vehicle. Pretty crazy. Okay, I barely fit back here. I am 5'7". My head is hitting the glass right here. So this would be okay for short trips, but definitely not for a long one. But the seats are comfortable. They are beautiful. We've got the Alcantara, the silver stitching, the Mark Levinson speakers, and this big divider that's really comfortable and soft in between your passengers. I'm pulling the seat back, and this is really cool because the seat actually is on a sensor. So once it hits my legs, it's actually going to stop and move up a little bit, but my legs are hitting the back of the seat even though it's at its resting position. It's tight. There is a huge Mark Levinson speaker right here, and that is taking up the place of where normally there would be a fold-down armrest and 2 cup holders. And remember, there's no moonroof on this model because we opted for the carbon fiber roof. And let's take a look at your cargo space. Inside, we have a decent amount of cargo space for the size of this vehicle. It looks like you cannot lay the second row down flat, which is important to know. And they gave us a couple little goodies in here. We got the LEXUS first aid kit, and it looks like we have a tire repair kit right there. Underneath the floorboards, we have the 12-volt battery. That's cool. That's an interesting spot, and that's good for weight distribution, and that is where you will store some of your tools. And we also have a couple tie downs there for maybe a net and some more accessories. Okay, this is what it looks like and sounds like when you turn the vehicle on. You get a nice little growl and some LEXUS animation. Woo, let's drive. Oh my gosh, it is so much fun to drive. I mean, if this vehicle doesn't make you smile, I don't know what would, because it is just so much fun. You're so low, you feel this adrenaline, this excitement. You're gonna really feel and hear that V8 engine. It is so much fun to be in a traditional sports car with a big, powerful engine. We are merging on to the famous 405 in Los Angeles. There's always traffic, but it seems like traffic is moving pretty well right now. Oh, she feels so good. I just can't believe that I am driving a $112,000 luxury sports car right now. Like, what is my life, you know? I'm so lucky. Thank you, LEXUS. And I mean, it just gets the speed up so quickly and easily. Honestly, it is just such a thrill to be driving this vehicle. The adrenaline rush is real. This engine is so powerful. It's so much fun to drive. I love sitting so low. I feel like there's a low center of gravity. The vehicle has excellent handling and steering and precision. It is just fun. It is just a fun, special, exciting vehicle to experience, and I love it. I've got the heads-up display right here. It tells me that my speed limit is 65. I'm going 31 because of course there's traffic on the 405 here, and I'm definitely breaking some necks. Everybody wants to take a look at this stunning vehicle. It is so special. And here's your grocery test. I have 2 giant bags of groceries in here in my Toyota bags, and I still have a lot of space left over. So yeah, I guess you can use your LC500 as a grocery getter. Well, what did you think of the 2025 Lexus LC500? Do you think this is the best luxury sports car money can buy? Would you buy this vehicle? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you. Thank you so much to Lexus for lending me this incredible vehicle over the past week. I have had the best time driving it, and I'm so grateful. And thank you to you for watching this video. Please give me a nice like, leave a nice comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming automotive content. And until next time, motor on. Bye.